So, back again we are, this time around for the live reaction of this week's chapter of the Seven Deadly Sins, 201 of its name, Comrades in Arms. And the cover reads as such: the beautiful goddess mistaken for the princess, and her name too is Elizabeth. So yeah, as I predicted, this is not truly Elizabeth, but I assume it's her ancestor by the same name, Elizabeth. King and Diane's training begins with their souls transferred to the bodies of the Ten Commandments. They encounter Meliodas and Elizabeth. Okay, Elizabeth is a goddess. Here she is. It can't be, that's impossible, it's preposterous. Doesn't King know that she's descendant of the goddesses? I thought he knew. Wasn't he with them when they found out? About what we talked last time. We can discuss that later. Right now, we need to focus on the job. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Do I sense something going on around here, eh? Mr. Meliodas and Miss Elizabeth. All right, you three, let's head out. Meliodas had a big ass sword. Head out. Yeah, they have. Diane running is. Oh, Diane in Dollar's body is absolutely hilarious. Diane, this may very well be Britannia of 3,000 years ago. There's no other way to explain the existence of a goddess right before our eyes. They used up all their power in the Great War and are extinct in our time. Just like much of what we're seeing here in this Britannia, the landscape is completely foreign to me. And then there's our eyes. They're still our own from before we were turned into the Ten Commandments. But why would Elizabeth be here in the world of 3,000 years ago? Because she's not Elizabeth, she's an ancestor. Well, she is Elizabeth, but not the Elizabeth we know. Indeed, she's really the spitting image of Elizabeth. Most likely this Elizabeth is simply someone who happens to look exactly like the one we know. Because yes, and we remember from Meliodas's flashback, Liz was also, I believe, called Elizabeth, and she was also a descendant of that goddess, and Elizabeth came from that Liz, I believe. So Liz was sort of reincarnated in Elizabeth, as most likely through a series of reincarnations. This goddess Elizabeth is the nowadays Elizabeth as we know her, although her power is suppressed probably in some way. I would love to see Elizabeth with two pairs of wings, to be precise, not just a pair, but two pairs of wings, because, well, she has four wings. Wouldn't two be better? I don't know. Anyway, for now we should keep up appearances and continue acting as the Giant King and Fairy King. Yeah, because that's totes easy. As soon as we exit the forest, we'll be in the Valley of Fossils. Are you guys ready? Ready for what? Are you awake in there? We've just received information that the human settlement located there was ambushed, so we're on our way to check it out. Right, of course, I thought you were talking. Ow, Jesus. So that's the training. As I expected, this is going to be some sort of Animus-like training. They will fight in Dolor and Gloxinia's body, and through that they will learn, they will become stronger in their own bodies. As they say, a strong mind makes for a strong body, or the other way around, but still, it applies. Okay. Just kick their asses, you can do it. Jesus. Meliodas, the beast we all know. Look at that arm, look at the nerves, like, You're amazing, Meliodas. Oi? the hell? Now that's a cool looking demon. This demon, yeah. Ooh, it's one of the former Ten Commandments. KarmaDios of Betrayal. If you don't want to be stricken by his commandment, then whatever you do, don't run away from him. How dare you lay a finger on my Diane? You go, King. You show them who's boss. Or maybe not. Did he? He probably did. Attaboy, King. Attaboy. The original true power of the Fairy King. Yes. Diane, are you alright? Yes, somehow it doesn't seem I have a scratch on me. Yeah, because Dolor is kind of a beefed up. Uh, how does Elaine get when she's drunk? Elaine, the yes, King's sister, yes. We can fight back the way we are now, we can definitely hold our own. You cursed, pathetic little goddesses, lapdogs. Chapter 202, the main players of the Holy War. It's over already? Oh, come on. You can't do this. Oh, come on. 16 pages. Oh, this is not good. King and Diane come face to face with one of the Ten Commandments of antiquity. Their life-death training begins in earnest here. Oh, come on, 16 pages? Really? Oh. But hey, it was a cool chapter nonetheless. But yes, oh my god, it's dark. The video is dark. Sorry about that. That didn't improve it all that much. It just got dark all of a sudden. I'm so sorry about that. The chapter was too short, really. But I mean, it was cool, if only just to meet one of the Ten Commandments from before. But it was too short. We didn't even got to see any sort of fighting. I mean, we've just seen King release a light beam, and that was all. But anyway, the chapter was cool. So yeah, betrayal was another commandment, but there's no betrayal in the actual commandments. So yeah, I actually thought we would have seen already the betrayal commandment, but we have not. Okay, so yeah, this was the seven deadly sins chapter, I guess. It was well, it was not that good. I mean, it was good, but I was expecting a little bit more because he could have told something else in this chapter. He could have shown a little bit more. But I guess it's the setting up for the next chapter, which will be the proper fight versus KarmaDios or KarmaDios or whatever his name is pronounced. And then probably it will be a longer chapter, the typical 20 to 22 pages, because 16 pages is just too short. I mean, when I started reading the letters on the side, I was like, what? This is already over? And it was indeed. As it was. Well, I don't really have much else to say. The seven deadly sins chapters have been quite direct and straightforward. So there really isn't much to extrapolate in here. As the story is kind of getting focused on King and Diane, there really isn't much to extrapolate to the other scenes or the other characters, by that matter. So, yes, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. This is probably one of the shortest videos on my channel as of now. But anyway, it is as it is. And I guess I'll see you guys right away with the fairy tale live reaction, which I hope it has more pages than the Seven Deadly Sins had. Even the Promised Neverland had more pages. Think about that. I'll see you right away.